Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm TV in case you're new, and while you're here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and once you do, turn on post notifications just to be notified every time that I post. I always get tongue-tied saying post notifications. I don't know why. Pregnancy is an amazing thing. Honestly, I truly never understood how amazing the human body is and how great pregnancy is and how much it changes you until, I was pregnant. And I know a lot of times women can lose their confidence in pregnancy because your body's changing so much and you can't fit into your old clothes or your usual clothes. And some women's skin start to break out. In the first trimester, you're extremely tired. You have morning sickness. In my case, I just had nausea. I never actually vomited. And then by the end of the trimester, the last trimester, sorry, you're over it. Your feet hurt. You can barely see your feet. You can't see your vagina. Your back hurts. You just be over it so much. And it can be so hard to feel yourself in pregnancy. Honestly, a whole nother human is taking over your body. For real, a whole different human. And you literally have no control. Honestly, it's amazing and annoying at the same time. And confidence can get knocked so much. But I'm proud to say that I was probably the most confident in pregnancy that I've ever been in my 23 years of life. And that is a fact. I'll insert some pictures of me throughout pregnancy. And most people didn't know I was pregnant until I was 8 months, just before I was about to give birth. And I lived. I loved my pregnancy. I was so confident. No one could tell me anything. Honest to God, no one could tell me anything. My skin was a lot better than it usually is. And my hair grew so much. I cut my hair before I got pregnant. And by the time giving birth, my hair was in the middle of my back. And then I cut it again. Well, I trimmed it, but I trimmed 2-3 inches off. That's basically a cut. After I gave birth. I gave birth in September and I trimmed it in November. And it's going back since then. But pregnancy did wonders for me. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. It boosted my self-esteem and my confidence so much. I started wearing things I didn't usually wear. I used to wear mainly jeans in the summer and just trainers, and just because that's what I was comfortable in. But obviously I couldn't fit into my jeans anymore. So I would wear a lot of dresses. Maxi dresses, flowy dresses, sundresses. I just lived in dresses, and that anyone who knows me can tell you that's not me. I'm not a dress person. It's just not how I am. But when pregnancy rolled around, I stayed in dresses, and I was so comfortable in them. I wouldn't even wear a bra. When you get pregnant and your milk starts to well, it's not really milk, but your breast starts to firm and round up for the colostrum that is produced when you give birth. I would never wear a bra when I wore a dress, just because I didn't feel like I needed to. I felt my body looked amazing. Even though I had a stomach in front of me, I truly felt that I looked amazing. And it was such a nice feeling. And I know not every woman feels that way. So today I want to talk about how to be more confident in pregnancy. It's not that these aren't necessarily tips. It's just basic facts, I guess. I don't even know what to call it. I just want every woman to experience pregnancy in a better light. Obviously, pregnancy is talked about as an amazing thing, but any woman that's been pregnant can tell you, it's not always as glamorous as people make it seem. Walking around like Kim Kardashian and what's his name? Khloe Kardashian? I don't know, walking around in heels and Black China doing the most, and Beyonce. Bruh, it's not always that glamorous. It really isn't. Some people get hormonal acne, as I said already. Some people actually lose hair and it doesn't grow. Everyone reacts differently. Some people nails get really brittle. Some people gain excess weight. I never really gained any weight in pregnancy. I just literally had a stomach. If you looked at me from the back, you wouldn't be able to tell I was pregnant. But it's different for everyone, as I said. And pregnancy only lasts 9 months. And your body is doing great things, and at the end of it, I can guarantee you will miss it. Facts, no printer. You will miss it. And it's not to say you will miss being pregnant, but you will miss like looking down at your stomach and seeing the little one move, and just the excitement of becoming a parent. You will definitely miss it. I remember walking across like cars and stuff, and I used to look and I used to be like, oh yeah, I don't have a bump anymore, and I used to get a little sad because I truly, like, I ended up missing it. I remember people used to tell me when I was pregnant, oh, you're gonna miss your bump. And I used to be like, no, I am not. Like, no, I'm gonna have a child. Why am I gonna need the bump for? But I actually started to miss it. And you will get butterfly or phantom kicks, as they call it, and it'll take you back. And as I said, sometimes, you know, we don't look as glamorous, but nothing takes away that feeling of life growing inside of you. Once getting pregnant and seeing what the human body can do and succumb to and revert back to, it is amazing. If you're pregnant now, I need you to go look in the mirror and just like put your hand on your stomach and understand that you are growing a whole human inside of you, like a whole body, face, legs, arms, heart, stomach, like a whole body is growing inside of you. If that doesn't make you feel great, then I don't know what will. It's truly amazing. And I know that sounds so cliche and so gushy, but it's so true. I also want you guys to do a bit of research to truly understand. I used to watch so many videos of conception and giving birth and things of that nature when I was pregnant, because it helps me understand how great the human body is. And for a physical aspect, to feel a little more confident, I know it's so hard to be comfortable in pregnancy. Like, you're not used to having that bump in front of you, so it can be hard to get comfortable. But just listen, if you want to wear a trash bag, wear a trash bag, but wear that trash bag, honey. Wear it, like, and be proud of it. And that's what I had to understand. You know, it's not about how people view you. And to be honest, most people when they see pregnant women, they're like, oh, she's pregnant. And especially if they've been through, they're like, yeah, she's feeling, I don't even blame her for how she's looking. But honestly, just even if you want to put on a pair of jeans that you can't fit anymore, probably get a bigger size or get the maternity band. And if you haven't gained much weight, if you can still fit them over your legs and stuff, get a maternity band and just leave the button open. Chill, like, do you. Honestly, do you. And don't let the fear of looking a certain way to other people stop you from dressing the way you want. And that goes for day-to-day life, not even just in pregnancy. But I know a lot of women be like, oh, you know, I'm pregnant, I can't really wear this. I was definitely like that. I would never wear a crop top when I was pregnant. My sister was like, yeah, you can. Like, you're not even that far gone. And I was like, nope, not doing it. And not for the sake of anyone else, but the sake of myself. I didn't find it attractive. So I lived in dresses or skirts. Like, that was just me. But just feel confident in everything you put on. And know that at the end of it, you're bringing an amazing being to this world. And as for sickness, there's not much you can do about it. They say lemon water helps. I, to this day, drink lemon water. I have a bottle every morning when I get up and just drink that. It's hard to feel mentally okay and physically okay and confident in pregnancy. My anxiety started when I was pregnant, and it threw me into a whirlwind of mental health problems. But I always spoke with my GP. I was very honest with him. I spoke with my pharmacist, my sister. Like, I was very open and honest. And you have to be, because if you're not, then you're just left to deal with it on your own, which makes you feel even worse. And it's honestly not worth it. You're bringing, I keep saying this, but you're bringing life into this world. It should be a joyous time. It shouldn't be a detrimental time or something, a time where you're just worrying about the worst or what could happen. And I know when you're pregnant, you think of things that could happen. You know, people always want a healthy child. Most of the people that I know, when people ask, so what would you prefer? They're always like, I would just want a healthy child. And that was my answer too. Like, I wouldn't mind a girl and I wouldn't mind a boy. Like, my family is full of boys, and I kind of knew that I would be likely to have a boy. All my sisters had boys. Every single one of them, their first child were a boy. So I was just kind of expecting it, to be honest. And you know, as I said, the mental health side of things, worrying about the health of your child can definitely put you in a mind that's not great. You know, I'm not sure where you are in this world, but here they do like a screening. I'm in the UK, they do a screening, and I can't remember what was on the paper, I don't have the book anymore. They check for like Down syndrome and other things like that, and sometimes people can get those letters and they can have I don't know, a 5 in something chance, and they may feel a little more worried, or they may have a higher chance. And I feel like every child is beautiful at the end of the day. Like, don't let disability stop you from loving your child. Like, you still with that child in your body, that's still your DNA. But you know, some people do worry about those things. As I said already, I went on holiday when I was in my first trimester, and I went to Miami, and during that time Zika was huge out there. Like, it was massive, and I consulted my GP before I went to make sure it was okay, even though I booked the flight before I knew I was pregnant. But you know, I consulted my GP and he was like, it's fine, stay away from swampy areas, wear insect repellent, and you know, do your best to avoid getting bit. And usually when I go to Miami, I don't actually get bit anyway, but you know, I was still worried. I was still worried about getting bit by mosquitoes and contracting Zika, and Chance being born with a smaller head. His dad actually ended up with Zika, so like it was a crazy time. So I know the impact it can have on women, but just realize that a healthy baby is a happy baby. Honestly, a child is one of the greatest blessings in this world, and I know that's so cheesy, but that's how I see it. And I don't really care for what people want to say about it. These aren't really tips or anything, it's just I know a lot of women go through some hard times of pregnancy, and I just wanted to put a video out there and say, you know, love yourself and be confident in these few months where you're growing a child and you have no control over what's going on in your body. And I wish every woman a safe pregnancy, a safe delivery, a healthy child, a healthy pregnancy, a healthy mindset. And I want you to be confident. Like, work it, honey, work it. Honestly, I really do. Go ahead and send this to some mothers that are feeling a little down in pregnancy or after pregnancy. I know after pregnancy a lot of moms still have the mom tum. I definitely do, and I'm doing something about it. But you know, just don't have to rush back into getting snatched again, because you see all these celebrities being snatched instantly after giving birth. Not everyone's on the level, okay? Just enjoy your child and get back into it when you are ready, okay? Just anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. Comment something down below that you were really confident about in pregnancy, or maybe you weren't. Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't, because I love to have you here, and hit the notification bell just to be notified every time that I post, which is usually a Tuesday or Friday. It's often late, but it's usually 2 uploads a week. And until next time,
catch me on my worst side. Now I never. It's how a diamond shine bright. You need pressure.